Game just came through with something heavy, said Diddy warned Drake straight up. Not a casual warning, a threat. Allegedly, Diddy told Drake to play by his rules. Allegedly, Diddy wanted to bend Drake just like Meek Mill. Now that changes everything, because we ain't just talking about any rapper here. This is Drake, the same dude who once looked up to Diddy.
I studied the stories that Spoon used to tell me from Howard days and just how relentless you were, you know what I'm saying? And now all my brothers behind me, we're trying to do the same thing, following your footsteps. You know, every night we're out here pounding the pavement, doing what we can do.
It becomes even crazier when you throw Cassie in the mix, because this ain't the first time Cassie's name popped up in situations that went left. Look back at Kid Cudi's story. He said during Diddy's federal case that Diddy went wild when he found out he was seeing Cassie, broke into his house, rearranged his security cams, locked his dog in the bathroom, even firebombed his Porsche. Cudi filed police reports. That's on record. And now, something even darker happened with Drake. If Diddy went that far over Cudi, it's not crazy to think he could have done more if he felt Drake crossed that same line and stole one of his biggest beats in the process. Because let's not forget how this all heated up. It goes back to December 2014, DJ Khaled's birthday party at Club 54 in Miami. Everybody who's anybody was there, and Drake was riding high off 0 to 100. That record was blowing up, nominated for 2 Grammys. But behind closed doors, that song was causing tension, because that beat, Diddy says it was his first. Word is, Diddy had that beat from Boy One Day sitting in his vault for months, just sitting. And Drake, not trying to wait, went ahead and used it, dropped the track. But Diddy felt like that was straight disrespect. So now imagine the energy when these two finally crossed paths at Club 54. According to folks that were there, Diddy walked up to Drake, said a few words, and then popped him. No warning, just laid hands on him, hard. So hard that Drake had to visit the ER for a shoulder injury. That slap wasn't just about a song. The streets been saying there was more behind it. Allegedly, Diddy tried to holler at Drake and then take him shopping, but Drake knew what was up, and then he got involved with Cassie. Just before that OVO fest, the one where Cassie showed up, things got weird. According to Cassie's own testimony in court, the night before that trip, Diddy roughed her down so bad she needed stitches. A plastic surgeon named D-Rock had to handle it, but she still pulled up to Drake's event. She wore her hair in a way that covered the damage. So in Diddy's head, Drake not only rejected him, then stole his music and then his girl, and he had receipts in his own mind. During the trial, a rumor from back in 2013 resurfaced, said Drake might have signed Cassie to his OVO label. Even if it wasn't official, perception matters. And Diddy, he's not the type to take that lightly. Even Lil Duval's tweet from that era popped back up. I heard Diddy swung on Drake in Miami for saying hello to Cassie. Back then, folks laughed it off. Now, that post hits way different, and it didn't stop there. August 2015, Diddy pulled up on the Breakfast Club all smiles, saying it was all love, no beef.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake.
But according to several sources around LA, Diddy allegedly put a quiet bag on Drake's head. Word on the block was, if anyone caught Drake slipping in LA, that's when Drake made his smartest move. He linked up with the Game. Now, Game ain't just industry. He got pull in the streets, understands how to move in real LA situations. Game later confirmed people had reached out, asked him to line Drake up, but instead of taking that path, he moved different. He protected Drake, and that protection came with a price. Drake gave him the record 100, shot the video in Compton.
Y'all better not come to my studio with that fake shit. Y'all better not come to my funeral with that fake shit.
Listen to the bars on that track, and Game says it all. Called me to set you up, want me to come and wet you up, cause you out of town now like Biggie. Then flips it with, heard about the ish Diddy on, so I came through to vest you up. Even with Game riding with him, Drake was still cautious. Drake wasn't about to gamble with his life. Wack had to pull up, calm him down, and let him know they had eyes on everything. Then the shoot resumed.
And Drake comes to Compton to shoot the video.
100. He shot it on Brazil and Wimbledon.
What all happened during that video? What was that?
He pulled up, Drake gave us love. Stunner cleared it for me, didn't charge me. Drake didn't charge for the verse. Drake actually brought his film crew to film it for us. That's what he wanted to do. We was on the famous Brazil and Wimbledon shooting it. We had to move blocks. And you know, when we move blocks, we send the little homies to do what they need to do. Drake kind of seen some activity and, you know, shit. He did what a motherfucker you supposed to do. He got out of there. So we sent somebody to get him. Bro, it's cool. That ain't for you. That's for us. Because you know we seen shit going on. But you know we moving blocks. We not just gonna hit the block without the block being right. So we had to make sure the homies, you know, went and cleared the block.
Drake been giving us the story just in code. On 4 p.m. in Calabasas, he says, they trying to tempt me. The higher I get, the less they accept me. Even the OGs trying to press me. No way out, cause I'm already in it. Then came the real jab. Take that. No love in their heart, so they fake that. That's Diddy's signature line flipped. Then, No Way Out, a clean nod to Diddy's classic album. However, Drake been pretty silent during this whole Diddy case. After getting punched and having a bounty placed on his head, most rappers with his status would have responded. Lawsuit, statement, something. But Drake, nothing. Not a word, and that silence isn't weakness. It's strategy. According to Cassie's court statement, Diddy was known for recording every single thing at his infamous parties, and he used them tapes for control, blackmail, threats, and guess who else used to pop up at those parties? Drake. There's even a video floating around where Drake, still pre-fame, raps about going to Diddy parties. Now think about that. If he was there back in the day, before he blew up and those parties were being recorded, then maybe, just maybe, Diddy had something on him too. Something Drake couldn't afford to have leaked out. And maybe that's why he is staying silent. Because let's not forget, the prosecutors are going to be playing all the footage that found when they raided Diddy home. Maybe one of that footage just so happens to be that of Drake. One user said, I'm confused with Diddy. You watch dudes smut Cassie out for getting raged when you find out she's talking to other dudes. Crazy work. While another said, beefing over, started from the bottom, means something different in 2025. Another person said, Diddy had all those rappers popping ass like they were strippers at Magic City. It's sad and crazy how a coward of a man had that much power. PPL would do anything for him out of fear of him doing something to their career or PPL and their families. So what's your take on this revelation?